All right. What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive vlogs coming at you day number 1236. Hope you are doing great out there. And if you are a delivery driver, which I'm assuming you are, for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you should definitely be subscribed right here to this channel with all notifications turned on. I'll give you a second to do that. And of course, let's see if we can do it. 200 likes, piece of cake. Hit the like, takes half a second. All right, now that we've done that, let's jump into this. From Quiet Breeze has sent an email. Rating dropping for no fault of mine. How many times have we heard something like this? But listen what happened here. So today I arrived at my drop-off area 10 to 12 minutes before time and could not get into the community gate because two big work trucks were in front of me trying to get in. I contacted the customer and DoorDash support. The customer had to walk up to the gate and get his food because the two trucks were blocking the entrance. This late drop-off was not my fault. I'm fed up with getting negative on-time ratings due to no fault of mine. This is the third time of a drop-off being late at no fault of mine, and my on-time rating has dropped. DoorDash support is always sending emails explaining the on-time rating system, never answering my question about why it keeps dropping and not fixing my rating. My issues are within the on-time rating section, which is explained in the DoorDash information, but they're still faulting me and haven't fixed my rating since the first two issues in February. Now this happened again today. What can I do about this? You can use my name, Quiet Breeze. Thanks, Pete, for all your help and great information. So before we get into the discussion with this, if you guys ever have any emails that you want sent in to make a video on, to get, you know, the whole audience's answer, so you can look in the comments section, see. The reason why we do it like that is so that we can just get a broad spectrum of people, you know. And I like that everyone can come together in the chat or the comments, agree, disagree, give their own side of the story, so that we have like a real idea from all parts of the country about how these situations are affecting drivers. So always email me at PaidToDriveStories@gmail.com. So when he says my issues are within the on-time rating section, which is explained in the DoorDash information, but they're still faulting me and haven't fixed my rating since the first two issues in February. Now this happened again today. What can I do about this? The problem here, Quiet Breeze, is it isn't your fault. You did everything you were supposed to do. You got there on time. You couldn't get in because of the trucks. I've had situations like that, trying to get into a gated community. The truck or whatever can't pass security in front of you. You're backed up. It's a big freaking problem, and it's not your fault. But DoorDash makes it your fault because they don't care. Because if you get deactivated, they're like, well, who cares? Let's hire 5 more people. That's the problem here, and that's why I'm always trying to advocate for drivers, because when the companies treat you unfairly, other drivers need to hear about it so that they don't feel like they're alone in those situations, you know? Because when I was doing this completely on my own, didn't know anybody, didn't even make YouTube videos, I felt like, you know, like a lone wolf, like, you know, in an unknown world, you know? So whenever I would run into a problem, I didn't know if other people were experiencing it until I started talking with other drivers when I was picking up orders and stuff like that. In this particular situation, you did everything right. You contacted the customer. You let them know the situation, that they had to come to the gate. You contacted DoorDash about it. They're supposed to notate your account that you called, just like GrubHub does. So, I mean, you handled everything right. So the on-time rating needs to be adjusted from DoorDash's end. And because they have over 1 million drivers, they don't have the time, or they don't maybe care about fixing your rating. So it's on them. It's not on you. I hope that sort of makes you feel better. So I want you to know that you did everything you could. But if you end up having a situation where you get deactivated, I would fight it and still keep trying to contact them professionally. You never want to be threatening. You never want to be inappropriate, because that will never help you. So in this particular situation, I say continue reaching out to them week to week. letting them know what the situation is, asking if you can speak to a higher up, a manager, a supervisor, anybody, you know, so that at least you can get some sort of closure, because I understand how frustrating this is. I've been in plenty of situations. Just real quick, in either 2017 or 2018, I had to go and pick up an order and drive it God knows how many miles with GrubHub. And like as I was approaching, it was an office building, I get into the parking lot and it got canceled and I didn't get paid for it. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, sure, I get to keep the food. That's nice. You know, I never will complain about free food. But the thing that it gets annoying is when I called GrubHub and I asked to speak to somebody, I'm like, I don't get paid at all for this. I just used my gas to get a free meal that, and sometimes the meal is maybe not something you like, or maybe you can't eat it or whatever, you know? So I totally understand the frustration when you do everything right and the company's kind of like, oh, well, it's your problem. You know, because then they're like, well, you're not an employee, you're an independent contractor, so therefore we're not going to really help you, you know? It's a frustrating thing, man. I totally get it. I totally understand. So everybody in the comments section, what do you guys think about this in the chat? Excuse me. Do you think that he handled it well? Do you think he didn't handle it well? Let me know your thoughts. And I do want to take this time to thank all of our patrons over at patreon.com/PaidToDrive. If you want to sign up, links in the description. Let me take a drink of water here. The allergies are killing me. All right. So when you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. We got Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Serena Siddiqui, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Honor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Katie Coppin, Lulu Laura, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, and we got T Breeze over here, Quiet Breeze, Ginny Thomas, John Bonacci, Kimberly Thomas, Matt Epperson, Nick G., Terrence Pacheco, Terry DeLong, and Valerie Brown. So big shout out to all of you. If you want to sign up, link is in the description down below. And of course, please make sure to sign up on the Get Upside Gas app. The gas prices have been going up. At least start getting some money back. Seriously. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description down below. All you have to do is pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. Seriously. Make sure to do that. And check out PaidToDriveStore.com for t-shirts, hoodies, and all that good stuff. Subscribe down below. It's free. I'll give you a second to hit that red subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. Turn on the notification bell to the right so you don't miss my next video or live stream or whatever I'm posting. And of course, let's see if we can get 200 likes, everybody. Let's see if we can do it. Just give it a quick tap. And if you made it to the end, comment N238, N238. And until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling. And I'll see you all next time right here on Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Peace.